everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Hey, once again we are going to use our new high-tech diamond 10-inch slab saw to cut open a geode. If you remember, cutting rocks open was something I always wanted to do for years and years and years, and then I finally broke down and said, let me buy a saw. I bought a saw that was too small. It was a high-tech diamond 6-inch trim saw. I cut some small geodes and rocks with it and said, that's cool, but I need bigger. So then I bought this 10-inch slab saw, also by High-Tech Diamond. American made. First and foremost, what I learned was, go big the first time. The 6-inch trim saw cost about $579. This one cost $950-ish. I should have just spent that near $1,000 the first time, and then I would have saved that almost $600 on the smaller saw. Live and learn, I guess, right? One of the main things that draws me to cutting open geodes and thundereggs and rocks like that is you don't know what's going to be inside. It could be super, super cool and spectacular, or it could be kind of just, boring. But either way, you cut something open that was never meant to see the light of day. That in itself should be cool enough. If you've seen some of my earlier cutting videos, I was really disappointed because I was cutting smaller geodes and they were solid inside. Some people like that. I wanted to see something hollow, so I needed the larger geodes. Not super big, but bigger than the tiny ones I could cut with that 6-inch saw. Wow, would you look at that? This looks like the face of a frog. That's right, a cartoon frog. Very cool. It's got the 2 eyes on the top and a big old mouth. We could put a tongue in there and put a fly on it, and yeah, but that's not what we want to do. I mean, we could, but that's not what I'm into. Remember in a previous video, I mentioned that there's people online cutting open geodes and dyeing them really cool colors and putting glitter in there and calling them dragon's eggs? Well, wow, it looks cool, but man, that's disappointing because it's not what it's supposed to be. It's not a geode. It is a geode. They take a boring old clear quartz geode, put some brilliant colors in there and some glitter and say, look, it's something amazing. Whereas I would prefer to have something amazing that came out of nature, not something amazing that I created myself. And in my mind, that's what makes this so cool, because out of nature, it came out looking like a cartoon's frog face. Great ape! That's pretty cool. And I have mentioned multiple times that you don't know what you're going to get when you cut open a geode. Well, I mean, if you're a geologist or somebody super knowledgeable, you might. At least to a certain extent, because if you find certain geodes that look like certain things in certain areas, you're more apt to say, oh, this is just going to be a boring old clear quartz geode, or this will be a really cool amethyst, or this will be a geode with quartz crystal with some specks of jasper in it or some other things. And then we start talking about thundereggs, which I'm still having trouble cutting because they are so hard. Then, there's amazing patterns and designs inside of thundereggs. And I'm going to have to put off cutting thundereggs until I get a better saw blade. But I am happy enough to be cutting open these really cool geodes. When I cut open these geodes, I look for a really cool color, really cool patterns, with other things like this frog face, or the actual, whether it's hollow or solid, and then if we find them that are hollow, what it looks like inside. Big crystals, small crystals, angel wings, really cool things. So if I've learned anything, I'll leave you with this. When you cut open a rock, you can find a frog. No, you don't know what's going to be inside a rock until you cut it open. All right, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. And it's a frog! Re-deep! Thanks for watching.
Beanmeister22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.